Time. Change partner. Change partner. Okay. Next one. So now, what's going to happen? He's still going to touch my shoulder, but now he has to look for the right timing to touch my shoulder. So we're going to move. When I raise my leg, like pretending to do a kick, he's going to see when the foot is dropping down, and then he has to touch my shoulder. So we're moving. I lift my leg, and now he's going to touch. Then we change. So he's going to lift his leg, now I touch. Okay, I lift my leg. So we're warming up the hips a little bit. Just try to find the right timing to score the point. Okay, let's go. And time. Okay, very good. Change partner. Okay, now this is the game. We're going to be competing against each other, right? So you can only use just the front hand, okay? Not this one, just the front hand. And we have to try to touch each other's shoulder. So we're going to move. I have to try and touch his. He has to try and touch mine. Like this, okay? If you make a point, you touch your partner's shoulder, 2 push-ups, and then we go again. Okay? Every time you touch. Yeah. Okay. Ready? And go.
Professor, tá sem dúvida? Sim. Só pode deixar encostar, né? Isso. Foi isso aqui. Sim. tava até aceitando.
Okay, guys, now, for the next one, if I touch his shoulder, it's a point. If I touch his leg, it's a point. Okay, so the shoulder and the leg is allowed. Okay, so if I touch his leg, two push-ups. If I touch his shoulder, 2 push-ups. Okay? Okay, ready? Let's go! Okay, good job, guys. Okay, everybody needs to put head guard and long shield if you have it. No. If you have it, put it on. If not, no problem. Can we go over there?
Nem trouxe.
sport, point fighting, light contact, kick like this side. Okay? Guys, also, if you want to switch, you can switch and fire. So you guys want to do the ring?
Agora o que? Movimentação de light.
Yeah. Okay, everybody goes this side and take a seat and sit down. Okay, so basically what we're going to do just a Tommy sport, so we're going to do point fighting and obviously light contact and kick light. So we're going to have two people come up to spar, okay? Then during the spar we're going to be refereeing, so we'll be scoring points so that you start to develop a bit more of an understanding of the rules and tactics and techniques involved. So basically two people fought each time, we're going to fight all the different army disciplines. So the first one we'll do light contact, okay? So does anybody want to fight light contact? Yeah. Let's go. One. What's your weight? Anybody? Weight? Okay. Right or keep light? Right? You take control, mate.
Okay, guys. Easy fight. Just start open hands. Okay. What do you do? Okay, so and move a lot. Easy fight, easy just touch and combination. Enjoy, have fun.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, fight. Very nice. Keep going.
Time.
Good job, guys. Do you have any questions? What did you saw? Good? Bad things for you? Someone want to talk?
Any questions about the rules of scoring? Anybody have any questions?
What they see. Daniel says, okay, too much like this. Okay, so maybe you should be more in out, and then when you close the distance, maybe with the knees. Very good. Continue with the hands. So, legs and close and step out. Very nice.
Everybody know the scoring for live contact. Scoring. It's in the tatami, it's the same across all of the different disciplines. So it's 1 point for a punch, okay? 1 point for a kick to the body, and 2 points for a kick to the head. So in live contact, there's 3 judges and 1 center referee. So let's say Timothy was the center referee, then we have judge here, judge here, judge there. And they have a controller. They push the buttons every time they see a clean point. And obviously the person with the most points at the end is the winner. Okay? So that's pretty basic. Any more questions or good? Okay, we're going to do a point fighting match. So who wants to do point fighting? Anybody want to challenge him? Anyone? Yeah, let's go. Okay, so just to explain, usually in a point fighting match there's 3 judges, okay? 1 center, 2 corner. But now it's just me, so I'll be just the judge, but usually it's the person with the majority score gets the point. So let's say, for example, 1, 2 people score this side, that would be a point, okay? Or 1, 2 people score this side, that would be a point this way. So I do the majority score, but for now it's just me. So let's hope I get it right. First gloves, okay, ready? Time, fight. Stop. Point this side, fight. Stop. Good. 1 point, fight. Stop. 1 point, fight. Stop. Okay. Okay. Is that 1 point or 2 points? Why? Jumping. Yes. If it's a jumping kick, it's 2. Ready? Fight. Stop. 1. Fight. Stop. 1 point. Fight. Stop. 1 point. Fight. Stop. 1 point. Fight. Stop. Like 1. Fight. Stop. 1 point. Fight. Stop. 1 point. Fight. Time. Okay. Get my back, guys. Very good match. Very good. Very good.
If I am fighting kicker, and sometimes the kicker just pull his opponent back for the corner. So if you're here, and you kick me, and I get out.
Yeah.
That's a third kick.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I'm running over. what's going to happen is a push. It's a push.
It's a push, so it'll be push, no score, okay, and then back into the
Start position.
start with the middle.
Okay. And once the situation, when the referee decides when to come back or when to come back here. For example, if we are fighting,
Okay, so
it's out.
yeah. Okay, so if, let's say for example you're in the corner, right? So you come off and you go time. Okay, you stay there. Yeah, so the time will continue from here. If it's say for example, like, I don't know, maybe I did a kick to your leg or something. That's all. Stop the fight, warning, and then go back to the middle. Yeah. Same thing like if I push you back to the middle. But basically, any time that you call a timeout for whatever reason, the fight will start from that. Only from timeout. Everything else, if the referee, if the center referee wants to give a warning or give a point, always goes back into the middle.
So if, for example, you're doing a side kick,
Yeah.
try to hook and come back,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it should be a push. Yeah. But again, it depends because people are very good now with disguising it. Yeah. So if it's obvious that the guy is trying to dive on the floor, the referees have to speak to each other and say, look, he's cheating, maybe there's a few seconds left, he's got his leg up because he's trying to waste time, and then he's getting kicked over and he wants to start in the middle. Sometimes, if it's a strong referee and they understand what they're doing, they'll give you a warning for that. So it has to be like a legitimate push, otherwise it'll just be a back to the middle.
vocês entenderam? Tem algumas situações da luta, depois alguém quer falar espanhol? Pero na situação de, às vezes, a luta pode começar da onde ela parou ou de onde do começo da luta da posição em si. Então tem algumas situações que o árbitro ele vai decidir se você vai começar na posição inicial ou se você vai começar da onde parou. Aí foi os exemplos que eu dei com ele. Se eu estou aqui no campo e ele chuta e eu saio, se pegar, aí é bom. Mas se não pegar e eu cair, por exemplo, eles vão decidir se vai deixar daqui. Se eu me joguei de propósito, volta daqui. Se foi um chute que pegou meio errado e eu caí, aí eu não caí de propósito, aí volta da posição inicial. Se, por exemplo, a gente está lutando e a luva sai, ou a caneleira sai do lugar, por exemplo, volta da onde parou a luta. Porque já teve casos de luta que o cara estava ganhando, aí começou a fugir, aí tirava a luva, aí a luta voltava para cá, sendo que o cara perdeu toda a pressão aqui. Então agora a gente tem essa regra.
Okay, cool. Let's do kick light. Anyone want to do kick light? Yep. Kick light. Find him. Kick light. There you go.
Mais sempre You and me? Yes. Só não, se você não vai poder usar a mão e a perna. Não pode.
Cabeçada eu posso.
Também não. Só se for de capacete.
Ready? Time? And fight. Guys.
We're going to drive. Everybody wants to drive. You get in space. Everybody wants okay, one. Blue area. And immediately we came back. Every time you step, even if you just touch it, come back.
So this is not an exit, that is an exit. So like the whole foot has to be outside, but it doesn't matter even if it's for like half a second, it's still an exit. Yeah. In all the disciplines. If you're being pushed, it's different. Oh yeah. So if you go out without any contact, so let's say like Timothy's kicking at me, and I go like, hey, that's an exit. Yeah, even if we're punching each other, and he's like, boom, 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 and I go out, it's still an exit. Yeah, the only situation where it's not an exit is if he like kicks my arm and I'm like, oh, wait. That's not an exit. Then we will go back to the middle from that situation. Yeah. Only after I start going around your time out. Say. Any question? Should be, yeah. I mean, every referee has their own interpretation. Does that make sense? But the rules are there in black and white, so they should be able to. So you get verbal, official, then second warning is a minus, and third warning is a minus, fourth warning is
You know that minus point is light and the keep light. Minus point.
Can you translate about the basically about the minus point?
É a diferença entre o menos um ponto pro light e pro light é diferente do point fight. Vocês entendem a diferença? Todo mundo sabe, tipo assim, mas você pode
In light, if you kick on the left, can be a minus point. Turn. Like this, it's a minus point. If you grab, hold like this, minus point, of course.
if you kick with the heel, right?
The heel, you can kick with the heel. Yeah. Heel's allowed, yeah. But then, kick with that. Yeah. So the kick with the heel is allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kick with the heel. All the part of the foot is allowed. Right? The only thing you can't do is like knee, elbow, something like that. Yeah, so you have to be careful with the contact. With this eye contact. Guys, in point fighting, if I get a minus point, I lose 1 point. So it's only one. In light contact and kick light, if I get a minus point, it's 3 points of every judge. So it can make a big difference to the outcome of the fight. You have to fight very clean. Because if the referee's told you the first time, like, don't do this, it's important, don't do it again. Because if you get a minus point, 3 points from every judge is 9 points. It's a lot of points to get back. Yes. Verbal, official, and personal.
Another warning would be that maybe I fall down and I do this and I go down. It can be a warning. Okay? If you go down too many times, they will give you a warning for sure. Okay? So you have to stay up and fight. Yeah. You fight.
Knockdown is 8 count. Yeah. But you don't get any extra points for that though. So say it's just for like safety thing. So if I was to knock somebody down, they would go stand in 8 count. And then after the 8 count, they would say like, okay, and then continue the fight. But there's no like extra points. Like in the ring, if you give someone a standing 8 count, you get another point. Not into target, no. Yeah. But you also have a medic time. So you have 2 minutes medic time. Right? So yeah, so say if you are not able to continue after 2 minutes of seeing the medic, then the winner is the other fight. Yeah.
And for example, if you use like 30 seconds of 2 minutes, if you have to use it again, it's only 1 minute and a half.
Yes. Yeah. So have 2 minutes for the entirety of the fight. Yeah. Good. Yeah, you get one. Oh, spinning kick is okay. But say if somebody's like blitzing me and you like do this, that is that's okay. Good. Another fight? Yeah.
I got that. You fight.
Yes. Sometimes you get away with it. Like some people will do like this and still get points. In the rules it says that it should be everyone should look at the seconds. Not all the time. Sometimes the referee will
70, 75 kilos. Okay, that's very easy. Light contact. Okay. Fight. Have fun. Okay, now. Yes, nice. what we see in the high level, it's more the leg, more combination, okay? Because the distance is a little bit more big, it's bigger. Okay? So when we move, it's always in out like this, and then leg, then open the fight, then arm and kicks. But it was very nice. We also see that's nice. It's 1 point, so it's good, and every judge can see it and can score it.
If you sweep, so if you block with the legs, that's a block with the body, and then go in it again. Of course, in kick line, it's allowed. Yeah, you can use your legs to block eye contact. Point fighting. Anyone want to do for points? Somebody? Oh, I just choose people. Okay. Yeah. I'll choose. Okay. Ready? Stop. 1 point this side. Fight. Stop. 1 point this side. Fight. Stop. Okay. Good warning. Okay. Fight. Stop. 1 point this side. Fight. Stop. Okay. Sweep is okay. What level 1? Fight. Stop. Stop. First exit. Okay. Minus point. Fight. 1-1. Stop. On this side. Fight. Okay, go 5, give him a clap. Okay, good nice. Yeah, perfect.
In my case, can I be here or there? Or it doesn't matter? So you need this angle. So I must start here and then.
Right. He's asking a question about the where the referees should be, right? So it's where you can get the best view, basically. Well, one judge will be here, one judge will be here, and they move. So if the fighters move, let's say for example the fighter, I have to move to see the fighters like this all the time. So you're not just going to sit there like in eye contact, to sit in a chair. In point one, you have to move all the time. Okay, so that's important, just so you can see what's happening at the point.
Another question.
Yeah.
And you just go away. Come here.
No, not next. It's not next. If, say for example, it's all down to discretion, so it depends on what the judges are saying. But say for example, okay, I'm here, and I go, if I'm not able to stop, so I start my blitz and bam, okay, that's not negative. We'll just go back to the middle. But say for example, it was this, you go, and then I go like this, that's the negative. You have like maximum 2 steps before they give you an exit. So that's up to the center judge to decide. But usually, like I would say 9 times out of 10, if you blitz and you go out, it's not exit. Sorry? Oh, when it's 1-1, if we hit it exactly the same time. So if like, if do a jab. So if I do a jab and he does a jab, boom, that's 1 point each. Okay? But it's important that the referees, they try to see who was first. Because otherwise it's a bit of like, it's a pop out. You can just go like this all the time. Yeah? So you have to try and see like who's the first one. But if it's exactly the same time, 1 point. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Any other questions? Anything else, guys? No.
Next, kick line.
Like that?
One, guys. Another one.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, guys. What's the easiest way to score a point in kick line? Slow kick. Okay? Because the referee, when they are sitting down, they hear the noise. Point. So it's good. Touch, go. Okay? To score every time that we are in distance, go away. Touch and go. Touch and go. Okay. Just try. Easy. Have fun. Smile. And smile.
Também quero, hein, Sérgio? Coisinha linda.
Middle and fire again. Yes, nice. Okay, let's go. Why? Few seconds. 10 seconds. Yes, nice. Good. Time. Okay, what do you think?
Question about the basketball.
Yes.
You are a referee.
No, there is one.
That's an 8 count.
He opens the cut for you, like he didn't say about
Excessive contact. It depends. If it was like malicious, like you were giving full contact, they would give you a warning for excessive contact. But if it's not, then it's all down to the judge's interpretation, really. And every judge is different. You see, like especially in Europe, we travel to different different countries. Different referees have different views on things. So maybe in one country somebody thinks it's excessive, whereas in a different country they don't think it's excessive. So it's all down to interpretation.
Okay, I think it was a very nice fight. In kick light, whatever, it's important to touch, go, move, okay, in, out, but you did very nice, very good, very good. So, in kick light, of course, the clear points are the low kicks and the kicks to the head, okay? Kicks to the body, of course, sometimes they score it, sometimes they don't. But we can use it for open the action up and go down. So to create a reaction. Next one. Yes. We have light.
Yep. Light contact. Again? You want to go again?
Get fun.
Need a challenger. Yes, let's go.
Have fun, smile. Do you have the vodka?
You never know.
Yes, this can happen in a fight, no? Someone is late, so you get called maybe 3 times. Three times. The third time you have 2 minutes. If you are not in 2 minutes, you are disqualified. Just press. Yes.
You also start
Yeah, you start the warning.
So yeah, if you turn up late, it's already one warning. So, like in light contact, that can be.
Yeah.
If you come late with all of the gear, it's still one warning.
2 minuti di
Yeah, because they probably took it late.
Don't go asleep, don't go asleep.
Normally what happens is that they fight on the next category.
So it depends on what stage they're at in the competition. Say if it's the final, they probably go, say for example I did a semi-final and now I have to fight the final, they would probably do the next category, the first fight in the next category, and then come back. Usually that's what happens. Yeah, and there's no rules though. Yeah, 2 minutes to point his mouth clock back, but it's still going. Yeah. Oh, it's official warning. Yeah.
Next one, next official minutes warning is 1 stop.
Skip the bell. Yeah, skip the bell. And they look for verbal warning. The fighters there. So you don't have to say like stop, verbal warning. They can just say,
He's doing now.
don't do that. That's technically a verbal warning.
Ô, Gilberto, vamos junto aí, Gilberto. Sobe logo aí.
See, this is disqualified.
Change your partner. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Mike.
Yes, only one rule. This is whole area for margin. Okay. Yeah? But looking this area to the cat, you go to this area to the cat. But if you want, this is allowed. This is allowed. Yeah, not so point. If you block it, you block it like this. You block with this, like maybe for it. Because the WAKO, before we block it like this. If you punch it in this area, I don't think this is the point. Okay. And here one this is about
A gente viu, subiu.
Aí sabe. Eu escutei lá o WO.
normally there are 4 circles.
30 seconds.
The first is the
Slide.
period. Then now pre-fight period. Then is the fight period. After that, it's playing circle as a different procedure.
And stop.
Then the last action period,
Okay.
you may
Mike.
go
Almost finished.
new things, new
5
techniques, try to improve yourself for your level.
Side.
To get higher level.
Oh, that's
The fighting period. You have
Okay,
already
so in life, you win if you do more points of your opponent. So it's important when we are in the distance to score as many points as we can. Okay, maybe we did a side kick and then go away. Why? No, we do a side kick, punch, and then we go away. Or maybe we close the distance, maybe we can sweep and then go away. So always try to do as many points as you can when you are in the distance. Okay? And then when you are out the distance, try to avoid to get hit. So in out, okay, and try to take the time to go in and score.
Keeping a good shape.
Okay? This is, I think, the best way you can do
This is one
night one.
basic rule.
Okay, now point.
Yeah.
So in the week it depends.
We'll have to choose.
You don't need in the pre-fighting period to fight.
I'll take on the Get the girls in.
When you come close to the fighting period, this is when you need
Referee?
the best.
Yeah. Referee?
When you are in the transition period, you don't need to count very often technique and to improve yourself. This is a basic to train, let's say, rule, because it has to do what is your type.
Okay. Back girls. Back a little bit, guys. Ready? Fight. Stop.
Yes.
Stop.
You don't have a
Fight. Stop.
This is
1 point this side.
This-
Fight.
training circles. This is the procedure.
Stop.
You
1 point this side.
the
Fight.
maximum when is the best competition that you will take. For example,
Stop.
if you want to win in the Olympics,
1 point.
you
Fight.
win these small circles at the top. You need to
Stop.
have your top
1 point.
performance
Fight.
in the top competition that you have. If you have
Stop.
the World Championship, the World Championship
1
is
point.
top
Fight. Stop.
There is no
1 point. Fight.
this system.
Stop. 1 point. Fight.
If the target is the national championship,
Stop.
one game per year, correct?
1 point. Fight.
20 seconds.
So it's every 2 years. So you
Stop.
sponsor
1 point.
have
Fight.
to be in the best possible condition. The period that you
Stop.
being the world champion.
1 point. Fight.
And this is the whole preparation.
And time. Okay, get my shot right. Okay, really nice. Try to use more of the time.
Is the same.
So if you stay here, it's basically who goes first, who's fastest. Try to move around a little bit more, so like use your space. Move. You have a big area to get up, especially in the WAKO tournaments. It's 7x7, so it's a big area. So move around, use more, and it's much easier to avoid getting hit, and more opportunities will come from you moving and changing directions. Don't just like stay in the middle. Yeah, but it was a good fight.
We don't stop and use the jump.
Yeah, never, never. Always listen for the stop. If you don't hear stop, keep fighting. Okay? Because a lot of people get caught out with that sometimes. They think they score a point, but even if the other two judges are showing points, if you don't hear the center referee say stop, don't stop. Keep going. Yeah? Because you score the point from that, yeah? But it's good. It's good. You always have to listen. Okay, next one. Yeah.
Kick line. Right? Who never fought?
Everyone different. I think you just kind of choose people.
Kick line.
Kick line?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Técnica válida.
Okay, this match was like an European side match. Okay, more distance, very nice, very good guys, very good.
One fighter who is
Something to say?
and one fighter who is not advanced. How would you like? Who knows what?
If it's stuck like this and he pushed me, I fall down. Okay, stop, yeah.
No, we have to one, 2, 3 fighters. Which one is the one who is advanced and we can speak to him and guide him as an advanced fighter and who is, let's say, more basic. What is the difference?
Yeah, we saw a point fighter doing kick line,
How
and
do you divide? By the results? No.
with point fighter
By the
they have
result.
time, of course. They have to
Because
shoot the right time. So
you have to
it's
do
not
also
easy
with
to
the
fight
DNA,
at point
with
fighter.
the power,
And you did great,
the speed,
really. And
with
you
the
also
explosive pace.
so
All together.
you change the lever
Yeah,
up
you-
and
yes.
down.
Clear
that's very
mind
good.
when
Okay,
you
if you
fight.
do only
So
low
this
kicks,
is not-
only low kicks, then I know it. So it's good to
Yes.
change down, up, down, down, up. Very nice. Good. Also combination with the hands, lines, everything good. Very nice. Next fight, we do light contact. Light contact. Big guy. Did you find the no.
But this, yes, be careful. In this contemporary machine gun. An outlet is advanced. That is the outlet. All the technical things solved. He has no mind, do I have my hand here or I have here? The distance is okay or I am going like this. Everything is automatic. From the many times that we train, everything, all the guard, everything is automatic. You don't think about it. And then you can concentrate on the fight, on the situation of the fight. If the fighter, when he fights, he says, oh, my hand is low, I put it down, oh, my wrist is up, oh, I kick not very good, I didn't twist. Then it's more basic. And he cannot concentrate on the opponent. This is the answer how we divide advanced athletes with more basic, let's say. If there are technical mistakes, serious technical mistakes, I'm not talking about very casual, everybody has small mistakes. If there is technical mistakes and they have to think about it, they cannot concentrate on the fight and to their opponent. And they cannot have a strategy and tactics. You understand?
30 seconds. Nine.
Ninguém ainda safado.
Okay. So Daniel is a kicker.
They prepare themselves.
Long legs. So, what do we have to do when we fight a kicker?
Basic is not advanced.
Or?
Many of these situations.
Yes,
are changed.
also.
Because
Or?
maybe I pass.
So
and
we have two
change.
distance,
Or
or
maybe
very
I will
close,
pass,
or very
or maybe I will
out.
pass,
Other
and you will
distance.
see.
Okay.
So
You did great.
each time
Move.
is different.
Nice.
And
Very
then,
good.
yeah,
You know him.
once
So
I automatically
so it's okay.
has the answer. So if you
I
sit
think
here,
we can
you
go.
have to come with a
Point.
automatically.
Point.
If this is not automatically, and you start from the beginning to say, I will do and give an uppercut, your opponent must be able to
Americano.
and then the uppercut is over. This is the difference. So the advanced fighters, they have the ability to you automatically no questions. When the distance is close, then you close. When the distance is long, you go inside. Everything is changing, but automatically you always ability to be
Mano, foi nem salto, na hora que eu errei
you cannot be calm.
a hora que eu errei, como que eu fiz? Firmou as pernas.
This is the difference in the higher, in the very higher.
Now, the more experience you have, you can move on in the fight. Okay, if you have a conditioning, a stamina that you have it for all the rounds, or it's very difficult because you know now the categories are big. So if I have to do 5 match in light, 5 match in light, I cannot go bam 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 winning every time. I also have to think about and move a little bit more. Okay? So, but also the pressure and the stamina is good for the fight because the referee like it. Likes very much when a fighter likes to fight. Okay, but you have to be smart. Of course, when you do the points, just try to keep it and don't lose it. Yeah, perfect. So, long legs, long arms. Maybe you can take a little bit more. Okay.
Next one. Point. Point. Yeah. Okay. Referees there? On a ref? On a ref? Yeah.
This is if you have a big round, you have because maybe somebody have good boxes, somebody have
Yeah, they use the strap. That's why they always make it tough. The t-shirt, yeah. Okay, ready?
Verdade, saltada, mas eu...
Time. Fight.
Pega ele, Edgar. Diga.
Stop. Let's go. Fight. Stop. Okay. Well, we're going in. Fight. Stop. On this side. Fight. Stop. On this side. Fight. Stop. On this side. Fight.
coach, very important. Look.
Stop. Okay. Second, official one. Okay, now to fight. Stop. 1. Fight.
10 seconds.
Stop. Time. Because he was kicking. Stop turn when you did 1. Turn. I saw it kick. So I thought it was like try to say. Time. Finish. Time. Get my cut. What's good foul? I just like this, that's not a squat. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine, it's the point. But if you say, if my like knee, or my hand goes down, yeah, so that's not the point. If I like, if I'm about to lose my balance, I stay off. As long as I'm not like, it's got to be within the action. If you went down, basically you can't go down. Try to video, try more like in and out distance. Yeah. And then for you, more side kick. You throw really nice roundhouse kicks, right? But it's easy in point fighting. It's easy, like if Timothy do like a round kick chain like this, yeah. This is easier for me to step over. But side kick in the middle is very difficult because his foot's in the center. So less roundhouse kicks and more like side kicks style. I got my first. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Good work. You can stretch, cool down, and then we'll finish together.
Esse finalzinho aqui tá bem ficando ali. Era a posição do pé.
O chute muito semicircular é fácil para quem está lutando contigo a entrar para acertar. Quando você usa o lateral, você posiciona o seu pé de um jeito que bloqueia de uma forma mais forte do que o semicircular. Porque, imagina, o semicircular ele vem por aqui. Se tu vai entrar para acertar, ele vem por aqui ou por aqui. Ele não te bloqueia, tu vai conseguir acertar e vai ter um outro chute depois. Mas com lateral, o chute vem de contigo. Aí pode pegar com lateral, aí tu pode nem acertar o cara. Aí ele pode prestar mais pro lateral.
A questão toda não é absorvendo bem, ele é o pé nessa altura, os joelhos dobrados, o pé para cima.
Tem que criar a flexibilidade mesmo.
Aos 42 está difícil.
Joga na altura do tronco. No ombro. Joga mais embaixo.
Eu vi ali que ele entrou, ele estava assim com o pé, aí ele entrou e encaixou aqui assim.
Yeah, guys, let's take off your gear and do some stretching. Let's go.
Você está falando só, esse equipamento é
Queria fazer para aí, Juliano, queria fazer
lembrar algumas coisas que acontecem.
Fiquei pensando. A vaga
Guys, take off your gear and then you can see it call it. Open your legs, stretch a little bit. Nice and easy. Of course, you can talk a little bit. Who is competing? Just competition. Just competition. Inventors.
Quem compete?
Kick right. Point fight. Just point fight. What do you like to teach more? Like point, right, or like? What's your next definition? What's the name of the Rio de Janeiro?
Joguei lá no campinho, lá na hora que ele escutar o primeiro tiro e a granada ele vai ficar maluco.
Yeah, so it's going to be yellow, we have a British championship, which is English, it's going to be my Welsh, and the also rules and Irish. So there's like Republic of Ireland, there's Northern Ireland, Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland.
Is there, we have like something that you want to learn about, something about then anybody
Legal que vocês querem que eu tenha.
for For the squid.
My favorite. Tomorrow. I'll show you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. I do a session.
These days I want to learn Portuguese. Okay. Troca. Obrigado. Para atrás,
Pessoal, assim que for o pessoal acabar o treinamento, põe os equipamentos aqui na mesa, fazendo favor.
Thank you guys for the session today.